Let me start with something most people don't expect to hear. You don't need an agent to sell your home. If you manage a career, big decisions, and run a household, you're capable of handling a sales too. So, this is not about talking you into using an agent. The real question is this: not can you do it, but do you want to carry what it actually takes? Because selling a home isn't one task, it's a system. And today I want to walk you through what selling your home yourself really involves. Honestly, calmly, and without scare tactics. By the end of this video, you'll know one of the two things. Either you want to take this on, or you could do it, but you don't want to carry it. My name is Yusuf Nasari. I'm a real estate broker in Mississauga and GTA West. I make videos to help buyers and sellers understand what's really happening in the market without the fluff. Now, most people think pricing is the easy part. You look at past sales, pick a number, and list a home. But buyers don't choose based on history. They choose based on what's available right now. They're comparing your home to other options on the market today, not what sold months ago. So when you sell on your own, pricing isn't just a number, it's a strategy. If you price too high, buyers wait. If you price too low, you lose leverage. And if you price it about right, without context, the market decides for you. The hard part isn't picking a price, it's knowing what you're actually competing against in real time. And then there's the home itself. This isn't about big renovations, it's about how the space feels the moment someone walks in. Buyers aren't looking for your memories, they're comparing light, layout, flow, and feel. They notice how bright it is, how clean it feels, how easy it is to imagine themselves living there. Small details usually matter more than big upgrades. When you sell on your own, you have to look at your home the way strangers would, quickly, visually, and without emotions. Because online is where the first showing happens now. Your photos just don't show your home, they decide who even books a showing. If the pictures don't clearly show space, light, and value, serious buyers scroll past. Now, let me tell you, you don't need flashy marketing. You need clear positioning. And when that online presentation misses the mark, everything that follows gets harder. Then the real work starts. The calls, the messages, the follow-ups, the late night questions. Every inquiry feels important. Every showing feels like progress, but not all interest turns into results. When you sell on your own, every decision runs through you. You're the filter, you're the scheduler, you're the one responding to everything. And without a simple system, the process starts running your time instead of the other way around. Showings are where things get personal. You're attached to the space, you're standing inside it, and buyers can feel that. They comment, they hesitate out loud, they test the moment. Negotiations doesn't start with an offer, it starts with tone, timing, and silence. When you're selling your own home, staying neutral is harder than it sounds. The goal isn't to remove emotion, it is to stop emotions from steering the outcome. Then the offer comes in, and this part isn't just about price. It's about timing, condition, deadlines, pressure. Now, strong negotiation requires distance. That's easier when you're not personally tied to the outcome. When you're selling on your own, every decision feels closer to home because it is. And accepting an offer isn't the finish line, it's the middle. Financing, inspection, conditions, deadlines. This is where deals usually succeed or fall apart. When you're selling yourself, protecting the deal becomes part of your job, not just listing the home. And here's the part most people don't talk about. Selling your home yourself isn't impossible. It's heavy, not because you're incapable, but because you're doing it on top of everything else in your life. Most people don't fail. They get tired, they get worn down by the calls, the waiting, the second guessing, the mental load. They start questioning their decision, they settle early, or they step back altogether. Not because the home couldn't sell, but because the wait added up. That doesn't mean selling on your own is a bad choice, it just means it's a real one. If you want control, you can take it on. If you want support, that's a valid decision too. The smartest move is knowing what the process actually asks of you before you decide, because clarity always beats guesswork. If you want to talk through your situation calmly, whether you're thinking about selling yourself, already trying, or just planning ahead, you can book a 15 minutes call using the link below. No pitch, no pressure, just clarity. So yes, you can sell your home yourself. You don't need an agent. What you need is time, energy, structure, and emotional distance. Some people want to carry that, others, they don't. That decision isn't weakness, it's clarity. I'm Yusuf Nasari. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.